Yo, sorry I am late once again. I been messing with I have a new, I'm treating it like a server. It's really just a old gaming computer. Back in the day, damn, I don't have a face up here. Back in the day, well, it ain't that far back in the day, like back in 2018, the graphics card would have been considered sick or decent, and it's got 16 gigs of RAM in it, and it was just sitting around. So I'm like, you know what, let me just install Ubuntu server on it and try to do something cool with it. I don't know if you follow IPSec closely, but IPSec has a computer that he calls, what did he call it, Kraken, and he sends all of his work that he needs to do when he cracks hashes and things like that to that server, and then he cracks it off, like it's not on his live stream server. It's not on his live stream computer, and it just sits there and cracks all day long. And then when he's ready, I don't know how he knows it's ready. I guess he has to keep checking it. But I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with that, like make Python send you a text message and things like that. And this is just a start to a beautiful, I think, a beautiful relationship, bro. So IF config, IPA. And so that's my private IP here. Yesterday, let me see if I got anybody in the live stream. Yesterday I heard about a guess we can call it a tool. Are we calling it a tool? Am I even streaming? Yes, I should be streaming. What's going on? Let me double check that, because my stream is having difficulties right now. Let me just double check. Yes, I'm good. All right, good. We're good. There's just something wrong with this web app or whatever they're calling it. But we got it here. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, just know that this is probably a start of a beautiful relationship. Oh, I heard of a tool called Kasm, and we can look that up now. But Kasm looks absolutely dope for a few reasons. First reason it looks dope is Docker. The first reason it looks dope is it comes with workspaces automatically, and these workstations, let's see, the workspaces, I think I just want you to see for yourself, actually. Where is it? Well, I got it from this video. Let me just go ahead and show the video. I hate showing videos on live stream. I'm actually promoting another individual, but I'm gonna show you my history, actually. David Goggins, bro. Nas, bro. That's another video, though. I think this is all of it. Where are you? Here. So this dude, well, he did it in the cloud, which I thought was dope too. I'm not gonna do that right now because I just don't want to pay money and then end up not using it. But if you look at this video, these are all of the Docker containers. They're really Docker containers, but it's laid out so beautifully, and you even have a Kali in here. Now, just imagine having this, but like, what the hell is going on with my live stream today? Let me do something else. My live stream is not going well. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's just Murphy's Law this morning. But as you see on here, he got a lot of stuff he could use. Mainly the two that I'm interested in are the Tor browser, and Kali, which is up here somewhere right here. But then you also have other Ubuntu stuff. And then what you could do if this were, let's say, if this were in the cloud, if this were like he did it in Amazon on AWS, you could basically have multiple You could you could do like a lab, right? You could do a lab where it was like, I'm gonna host a hack the box like lab or CTF, and I'm gonna spin up maybe let's say Ubuntu Focal or something like that. You spin that up, you put a web app on there, and it's like vulnerable or whatever the case. And then once you're done, you just tear it down because it's a container, right? And then you build it up. Versus and if you don't want to tear it down, you can keep it running. And so you can have multiple things. And I know people are gonna probably say like you could just do all of this without Kasm and everything like that. But being able to have my server in the corner and then having kind of a GUI like this to focus on the actual OS, it's just beautiful. Given the money that I'm about to spend, which is zero. The computer was like $1,500 back in the day, back 4 years ago, and now it's practically worth nothing. But that 16 gigs of RAM just sitting there. So I'm like, at minimum, I could do Kasm, and then I would like to move my detection labs over there as well, and then also crack some stuff over there. So I'm gonna be doing that. This is the server, and then while I do that, if somebody wants to jump in and talk about like, because I like to give a lot of advice, although I tell people all the time, and I'm gonna tell you again so that you know that I'm serious about that. I like people to think for themselves. I don't care how long you've been in the field. Please think for yourself. So I might say something or tell people, just because a YouTuber says it doesn't mean it's correct. I'm gonna say a lot of wrong stuff, and I'm glad I got live streamers that I have subscribers and people that join the live stream that will correct me, that have the balls, frankly, to correct me. I mean, it's not really even balls; it's just being a regular man, you know, correcting me man to man, because at the end of the day, we all living, breathing human beings. Nobody's special just because they got a microphone and a camera, like, right? Like, get in here and make your comments, make your statements, talk your shit, like, do your thing, be comfortable, because at the end of the day, we all family. Or at least it should feel like that. We should be able to argue. We should be able to reconcile, forgive each other, and all of that, because at the end of the day, regardless of what it is, it's all love. So I don't even know how I went there. Bottom line is, when I say something, don't be like, oh, that's absolutely true. Like, don't do that. Like, think for yourself sometime, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Let's actually follow this video that I was on. Create your own hacking lab. I want to see how he did it, because I think he just ran like a command or two. One thing that I don't want to do. What do you do here? Why did you do that? A swap partition can be automatically generated by our installation script. Why would you need a swap partition? Am I tripping? Do I not know? It is recommended to allocate 1 GB per concurrent section you expect to run at any given time. Meaning that 1 GB. So if you have Tor running and you have Kali running, you need 2 of these. That's what it's saying. But it's like, okay, fine. But if you have 16 gigs, why are you making swap partitions? Maybe I need to actually read the what is that, kasmweb.com. I'm really interested in this, because if I get it right, if I get it to the point where it's like really smooth, again, I could host this in the cloud, bro, and I could be. I'm saying that I'm gonna be hosting CTFs, but why not give the subscribers also like a chance to come up with your own ideas for boxes as well? Because this isn't supposed to be me to you. This is supposed to be us, like, collaborating, right? Or at least I like to think of it like that. Single server install is what we're doing. Standard installation. I'm super excited about this, bro. It's to install all application services, blah, 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 blah. Yo, I was having a dream last night, bro. And I feel like, I don't know, I just been having some crazy types of like my YouTube journey and doing all these live streams, it's like the universe is talking to me and it's telling me like, maybe I'm not going to be like a billionaire or whatever the case, but it's telling me that I'm going to get all my, what is this saying? I'm going to get all of my joy and, you know, purpose from helping the next man, like reaching out. It keeps telling me that every single, and I'm not saying that for a live stream, like that's really changing my life right there. Administrators can configure sessions to provision any amount of CPU or memory allocations. However, even a host with more than enough memory can run into a damn. Why? As you guys see, I'm really reluctant to do this. You know, I mean, because I need to buy some more space. That's really why I don't want to do this. I mean, it's 1 gig, but damn, still. I need to go to I seen it in I actually seen 4 terabytes for like, it was like $80 or something, which was easily doable. I don't even know why I didn't get it last night. I'm probably just gonna go ahead after the live stream and go ahead and get that. But whatever. Let me just go ahead and do it. It's fine. So swap partition. Do I even know what a swap partition is? DFK. It would say swap, right? I don't know. Let me just follow the directions, because if it comes back and it start messing up, I'm gonna be pretty upset. So let me look at my sudoers file. Okay. Ugh. I need to fix that. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that password shit. I am not. So I'm gonna go to my Kali and make sure I don't screw up the part I need to put into a sudoers file. Now, I don't recommend people do this to their is it in here? No. Here. Cat. Nope. Cat. Okay. So I'm gonna move this over here. This is pretty dope. When I get good with Kasm, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a Kali in the cloud. And then if I have a Kali in the cloud and I'm at work where like shit is super restricted and you can't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like at work, shit is like super, how you put it? Super hard to do anything that you want to do. Let's just put it like that. I'm saying like from work, right? I mean, from work to home, because things are so secure, which they should be. I will have something in AWS, which I think is pretty cool. So, Echo, Kali, all of that. Nope, not Kali though. Let's see, suitors. So it's not Kali. It is the damn main. At the damn main server. The damn main. Permission denied. Of course, sudo. Permission denied again. Wow. Is it immutable? Chatter. Nope. LSATTR. Let's see. Sudo. Why? Okay, I don't know what that E means, but I'm guessing I'm going to sudo. So I mean, that let me do it. Like, why did? Oh, because I already put in a password. I should know that. Let's just take that and then. Oh wow, why did it do that? So I'm using the PowerShell prompt as an SSH terminal. I don't know why I chose to do that. I should have just downloaded Putty. In hindsight, let's paste. There we go. Look at that. Wow. But yeah, all of this is in an effort to make, I want to make everything that I do easier. There we go. I want to make everything that I do easier. So I'm always thinking of ways. Clear. So let's exit the SSH. Exit. Clear. SSH. And I don't want to put in that password either. Sudo, who am I? Okay, so it doesn't ask me anymore. I would love to have, like, I don't know if I got public keys on here. SSH keygen. I probably already got them then. CD SSH ID logger. No, that's not what I want. Maybe I do. I don't know. Let's just do it again. It's fine. SSH keygen. Name it that. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my ideal of public keys and private keys mixed up. What? Okay, they're different or whatever. So I want to go ahead and do one more thing before we keep going. Because again, I'm not trying to put in my password like that. Where in the hell? Admin? I don't know if I'm the user admin. Let me see. Boom, boom. Paste, motherfucker. Paste. What are you doing? Why aren't you copying? Copy. Paste. There we go. Echo this whole joint. Wow. Don't do that. Into home. Damn main. Oh, the damn main. Gotta remember that. SSH authorized keys. And so when I exit and then I try again, I should be good. Boom. All right. Yep. I hate putting in passwords, so not a fan of that, bro. All right. Now that we are passwordless, let's keep going. Let's look at this. Standard installation. What are we doing? Why is that over here? All right. So let's create. I really hate to do this. Yeah. Enter. All right. I'm just copying it straight from the. So I'm not really like super good at administration. So let's just verify that those took. Damn, I already had one. Now I got two. Make the swap available on boot. And we'll just do that. And then boom. So yeah, I encourage anyone, like if you got if you got an old computer just sitting around, like make it do things. Like the future for this thing is so I've already said I want Kasm to be on it. I want Kasm to be on it. I want which is gonna give me a Kali, it's gonna give me a Tor browser. All of those things are containerized, which means that they're perfectly safe. If I ran some malware, I went to a sketchy site in one of the there's Chrome on there as well. If I went to a sketchy site in Chrome or whatever the case, I could I wouldn't get affected because it's in its own container. Like the container would get infected. Now obviously you can break out of containers, but if if the container is closed before people break out, then it's like you didn't break out, right? So there's that. There was one more thing that I was gonna say. Oh, I want to keep my blood. I want to have my detection labs running at all time. I don't have that here because I hate to have more than one VM running. I have the resources here, but it's just kind of annoying to have that running and having too many windows open. So I want my detection labs over there because of the next thing that I was going to say, which is, what was I going to say? I don't know. I'm having a lot of memory problems this morning. I was going to say, I want Bloodhound to continuously be running. Like all of those services that I use, Bloodhound, Caldera, all of those services that I would use, I just wanted to like just run so that it's I don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of my crusade there. And yeah, so whatever. All right, now that we've done that, it's taking us a long time to get here, by the way. Let us continue with the Kasm install. I really want you guys to see this because I think it's pretty dope. But again, I don't like to make promises on live stream because you guys know that things go wrong all the time. So I'm just gonna copy and paste straight out of here. Boom. I feel like I should apologize for not using an actual. I should apologize for not using an actual. What am I trying to say here? Use legacy console mode. I don't know. Layout, window size. I don't know. Use legacy style. I don't know. Let me stop wasting time. I just don't feel like super comfortable with this PowerShell prompt here. Kind of blindly running commands here. So if this doesn't work, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is the last step if we have all the packages, right? But what I'm probably gonna do on another live stream is, yes, I accept, motherfucker. What I'm gonna do on another live stream is I'm gonna probably install VMware. But I'm telling you right now, Ubuntu server, man, go get it, man. If you're running a server, I wouldn't trust anything else. Ubuntu server, once I got it to dual boot, let's talk about dual. Well, it's not really dual booting, it's single booting. Let's talk about that process for a minute, because that was really frustrating to me. Download Ubuntu. So yeah, get this. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing stuff like that, like if you're just doing hack the box or try hack me or whatever, like do your thing. But like if you want like a home server, right? I don't think there's anything better out there, in my opinion. But let's talk about. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk about like some of the struggles that I went through yesterday. It's still going. I think saying current speed to 0. Mm. Wow. So while that runs, let's talk about like some stuff, right? Is my voice really low? Let me see, because I think my son messed with my stuff, right? Did mine? Hell. And then while I do that, it's we can call it a tool. Be like, oh, okay, my voice is good. I gotta check that out because a lot of times, man, I won't know if my voice sucks. Come on. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna SSH into the thing again and make sure that I have an internet connection. So I don't think anything is going on. Okay, it stopped at 143. Shell. SSH. Damn, main at 192.168.173. I need to get the my Etsy hosting right for that as well. So what I'll do is Notepad, run as administrator, yes. And then I want to open, get to see all my stuff. Stop being nosy, bro. Don't be nosy. See Windows System 32, drivers, Etsy. What? Oh, host. Because I don't want to have to remember that IP address. That's we don't want that in there. Everything can't be Vim, bro. If everything was Vim, it would be good. 192.168.173. I want that to be the damn main server. So exit, clear. Damn main server. Yes. All right. Boom. So that's good. I keep forgetting what I was doing. Oh, I'm trying to make sure that we have an internet connection. Ping 8. Okay, we do. So I don't know what's going on with you over here. Oh, you just had to push enter to keep to boot it to sometimes you have to do things like that. So let's talk about so my experience with having Ubuntu as my default OS over there in the corner. It was it took 2 hours, but there was a thing that it was trying to do called LVM, and I want to put this out because I just had to guess. LVM Linux, I think. Logical volume management. This was throwing off shit so badly to the point where it would not boot. It wasn't even seeing the drive as a bootable drive. So, you know, you want to try all this high speed stuff out here these days and, you know, try to do things that. So I think logical volume management means that you can, if I'm not mistaken, your partitions grow and shrink instead of having like static partitions. I think that's what it means. Is to resize the logical volume or volume group. Whatever. I don't know what they're talking about, but this thing was throwing off the boot process so bad to the point where it was like I just couldn't. You feel me? And so I had to turn that off. I had to turn off a lot of other stuff. You can pretty much Google everything else that you need to do. But I would recommend, if you don't do that all the time, if you're not a server admin, whatever the case, and you want, if you want to take Windows off of your machine and boot into Ubuntu or something Linux wise, Google it. Don't try to do it off the dome, even if you have experience, because I'm telling you, I've done it a few times now, and every situation is slightly different. And when I was trying to do it on this computer, which I regret, it's different because, you know, you have different motherboards, you have different BIOSes. I think that's why you would say that. And it's just it's not pleasant if you're sitting there all day long fooling with that. You want it to work and then go, you want it to just like, you know, whatever. I know for a fact. So let me tell you about my experiences when I had Windows running over there. When I had Windows running over there, the thing would barely boot up. It would barely boot up, and then when it booted up, it would sit there and huff and puff and breathe all day, like, you know, somebody was like fucking with it. And my graphics card would be like always like whirring in my ear, and I'm like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, I was like, I'm not really using that. I don't want to use it for anything but like serving things. Like, it doesn't have to like play games or anything anymore. So I'm like, why don't I just like put Ubuntu on there, like bare bones, like no GUI, whatever. And so this is what it is, bro. And as you can tell, like, I'm excited about the future. I do have some things to do today, so I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I do want to kind of talk about the GXPN and CEH. Won't have a lot of conversation going on, but it's all good. Let's talk about, well, I'm just gonna say this about the CEH and I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't have much to say. The CEH is good and bad right now. And with the current state of things, and I'm just go ahead and so you're not distracted. With the current state of things right now, obviously go ahead and get it. I don't care how many people have things like bad things to say about CEH. Go and get that if you have the opportunity. And just have it. If you need to renew it, whatever, renew it. Keep it. You understand what I'm saying? Because the industry right now, I mean, HR really thinks that this is a hot cert to have. I'll tell you right now, I was one time we were at work and like we were like brand new to work. Like pretty much everyone in the room was brand new. And this guy got a phone call from, was it Google? I think it was Google actually. And Google was like, yeah, we got your resume and whatever the case. We see that you have CEH. And he was like, CEH? Like all that stuff on my resume, you talk about CEH? And I'm like, yeah. Can we talk to you for a minute? So he goes outside or whatever the case, and we afterwards he comes in and he's telling us about his conversation, and it was like I remember one of the questions specifically that Google asked him. Google was like, yeah, with your CEH, tell us about your understanding of asymmetrical encryption. With your CEH, tell us about your views on SQL injection and things like that. With your CEH, tell us about XYZ. And I'm like, bro, okay. So long story short, like I know as the ethical hacking community, threat hunting community, we think of CEH as kind of flawed, as needing a lot of improvement, but that's just us, bro. Go ahead and get it. Now, I would tell you that CEH is not a walk in the park. Don't take the exam thinking that it's a walk in the park. You do have to still study. It's just that some of the course material, some of it isn't correct. I'll tell you right now because I've recently seen it as of last year again. And some of the course material is just incorrect. Some of it doesn't properly address the vulnerability or the attack. Those are my two big things. I think the third thing is because it was originally not created in English, and it's very apparent that it wasn't. There's a lot of things that may get lost in translation, which is probably the ultimate reason why it's not as good as we would like it to be. I think if you want to translate things, you have to, if you're an ethical hacker and you have a course and you want to translate things, you have to have someone that speaks the language so that you make sure that nothing gets lost. And I think those are the biggest things with CEH. But yeah, it's not a walk in the park, bro. Don't think that just because it gets a bad rep that you're just going to take it and like kill it, because you still got to know your stuff. So, and they have a practical as well. Yeah. GXPN on the other hand, which are the only, like, I feel like I'm qualified to talk about these, or qualified enough to talk about it, right? And I'm gonna just to switch things up again. I'm gonna go back to my screen here. The GXPN was when you get the box of books, bro, you're gonna be so intimidated. Like I was so like when I got that box, when I got my OSCP material, like my PDF and all of that, my brain was saying that I'm gonna pass this exam. I've never doubted myself on the OSCP, even though I failed once. I never doubted myself for some reason. The GXPN, when I got them books, I instantly doubted myself. Like off top. I was like, man, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this course. Let's let me show you some stuff here. I just got, bro, I'm telling you, I'm all about it. GXPN. Look at versus OSCP. GPN, okay, I don't care about GPN. So I don't want to like people's advice. Yeah. When I took the GXPN, I didn't, okay, so when I took it, like when I opened the box, I was like, bro, there's no way I'm passing this, bro. No way. I'll tell you why. So some of the stuff that it got into, like exploit development, like the last two modules, I think I could just do the PDF and I'd be better off. No, I don't like that. The last two modules, well, I don't count the capture the flag. These two modules, I was like, bro, no way. Like, I'm not even smart enough to do all of that. Stack memory management, identifying vulnerable programs. Like, this was all 100% binary exploitation. Using ROP, building ROP chains, defeat, depth, and bypass ASLR. Like, I was looking at that and I was like, bro, I'm not even built like that. I'm gonna fail this. And then the second most scary thing about this course was the crypto and post exploitation. Like when I saw that and that and that, I was like, bro. And so it was like, I was like, at minimum, I'm gonna get like a lot out of this course, a lot out of this one, which I didn't get a lot out of this. The best thing out of this that I got was Scapy. Scapy was very important to me. Even though you have tools that do everything that you would want to do with packets like Nmap and stuff like that, like knowing how to create those tools on the fly is I think is important, man. Because you never know two things. You never know when you will need to build a tool, which probably never, but well, almost never, but there might be a time when you need to. And then you might find yourself working for a software engineering company and no one else software engineering department, and no one else knows how to create packets, or no one else has done it. And then it's like, well, I have some experience with that. This first one though was the most fun. Like it starts right off with an exercise that it allows you to go through a scenario where you would get free Wi-Fi. So you're sitting in a hotel and you want to hack the walled garden and you want free Wi-Fi. So there is a user that they've stopped using their Wi-Fi in the hotel, but they haven't logged out. So you basically hijack their MAC address and then you're in. So that one was one of the pretty cool. It was a pretty cool lab in network attacks. I remember that. I remember a lot about this course actually. And it's been like, I got this like a year before I got the OSCP, and I still remember a lot about this course. What else did we do? We did IPv6 man in the middle, was fun. We did your Yersinia and all of that stuff. Like we did a lot of fun stuff there. And when you take Sec 660.1, you're gonna have a lot of confidence because there's gonna be a lot of what's good, man. What's good, Masco? Like when you take Sec 60.1, you're gonna have a lot of confidence, and it was a lot of fun, I would say. Are you getting OSCP? Because I think you got the skill, bro. You definitely got the skill. Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, I work at this all the time. Like the fact that you yeah. Not many people are beating me on King of the Hill. I probably I will probably name 3 people now. I would say other than the 3 people that I know that would beat me on King of the Hill, if anyone else beat me, it would be because I beat myself, meaning that I didn't get there in time. You know what I'm saying? But like if you beat me in King of the Hill and I did everything right, then like you should go ahead and try to find a way to take the OSCP. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Yeah, back to this though. With crypto, we broke some cryptography, some old cryptography, and we did some PowerShell, which wasn't useful. I didn't think it was useful. And more of that. I don't even think I did the exercise there. But yeah, overall, man, this, because I'm gonna tell you how it went. 2019, no. 2020, I failed the OSCP the first time. This was like April-ish. April 2020, April, May. October, I passed this. And this gave me the confidence to go back into the OSCP. Like confidence was like, a lot of people want how do I pass the OSCP? What are the tricks and what are the things to study? Man, confidence was like all it took for me, man. The confidence to know that I got this hard ass cert and I understood all of these things. And I was like, yeah, now I'm ready for the OSCP. And I took it again almost a year after taking this course and I passed it. Now I did, on this thing, I got like an 87. I got an 87 on the exam. And then we're good, bro. We are finally good. Thank you. How do I log into do I just go to the IP? Let me say HTTP 192.168.173. Fingers crossed. It didn't give me a port, so I'm guessing that's to pull grep B Unix. Seriously. Okay, where are we? Do I have to start it? Let's go back to that video. I am very excited about this, bro. You're gonna see me using this a lot. So it's HTTPS. Did he have to start the? He didn't have to start a service or anything? He didn't. Well, I am listening on HTTPS, so maybe that's the thing. HTTPS 192.168.173. Yes! Advance, continue, and we are in, baby. Yes, sir. So, login credentials. You see my login credentials, so probably won't ever serve this publicly because you see my passwords. But trust me, they're not my passwords for my regular stuff, obviously, right? I want to be the admin because of reasons. And we're in though. This is from the computer in the corner, bro. This is me, bro. That feels so good, man. This is me, like for real. So that's a wonderful feeling to have something that is yours. And thank you to this guy. Go follow this guy, Tech Raj. Follow him, bro. He's very well spoken. You wouldn't even believe how clear his I mean, like he's very well spoken.
Different users of this WordPress website. So if I come back to this article, you can see that there is a method using which you can brute force the IP. So you can basically perform.
So yeah, promoting this channel, bro. I like him. I've actually watched a few of his. I'm not subscribed yet. Let me subscribe. I've watched a few of his videos already. He actually is very. He has another video on. I'm not gonna go to it, but he has a video on AWS cloud stuff. There is something that I don't want to show. He has something on AWS cloud stuff, and he's basically telling you how to get free training, the importance of it. I think that's going to be important for us ethical hackers, pen testers, etc., even threat hunters, as we do stuff. Screw that. I don't want to even get into that. I'm looking at this big pretty ass GUI right here, and I want to get into it. So users, I just logged in. I don't care about that. I don't care about any of that. But workspace, this is what oh, look, it's so beautiful, man. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yo, I can install Kali Linux. I probably won't, it probably won't fully install. We got Discord, we got Doom. Well, I mean, it's not installed, but it's telling you that you can install it. But these are all, let's go to this. Yo, look at how beautiful this is, bro. Tor, bro. Tor, my dude. Google. So I'm not gonna go into any dark web or deep web sites here. But I just want you to know, like, this is Tor, man. Like, what is my IP? Boom. Definitely not my public. I'm not gonna show my actual IP. This is the IP of my Tor browser, and it's in a container. So I spin it up and tear it down. And let me tell you something right now, so you don't get it twisted. Tor is not about doing illegal and bad stuff, bro. Tor is about privacy. About privacy, man. So just understand that. If I want to surf the internet and I don't want like ads targeted at me, if I don't want to be like leaving around like what do I want to say there? If I don't want to leave traces of me and things like that, Tor, man. 100%. Because at the end of the day, if you live in, I mean, I don't condone any illegal stuff, right? So anything deemed illegal, whether that is viewing, whether that is like downloading and things like that, pirating things, illegal images, I don't condone any of that. If it's legal though, if it's legal in your country, you should be able to watch it, view it, experience it without somebody collecting your data or being able to judge you later on about it, like for reals. So this is the onion router, bro. The Tor. So Tor sites. Top 10 dark web links and Tor sites for 2022. Let's click that. Hopefully it doesn't tell. Dark web links that you've been looking for. Investigative journalism. Like all of this stuff is like, it's especially important given the current how to poison a dog. Nah. Secure way to share your pace. Yo, this can get fun, bro. Explore the literal university underground. So yeah, it's like could get you in. So it says, sadly, the same goes for many Tor-based websites. Anything illegal deemed potentially harmful by your local government is usually closely monitored. simply visiting such a website could get you in trouble with authorities. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely would. There are ways, like if you want to use the dark web or for anything illegal, what ends up happening, according to what I know, is yes, you are anonymous based on the Tor infrastructure and things hopping around. But what people typically do is there's other ways to get a fingerprint on you. So just know that. I don't want to get into that because while I want you to browse freely without feeling like somebody's watching you, if it's illegal, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. That's not what this channel's about. So yeah, none of that. But I do think, like, for example, let's just say you're exploit researcher and you hit the dark web because you want to get ahead in your field based on like the newest exploits. Like, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not using those exploits illegally. Like, go ahead and look at the latest exploits and gather that information for yourself. But you have to be careful there because you don't want to mistakenly run up on like private information and stuff like that. Like, that's not something that you want to do, right? So yeah, this is Tor. And then like when I'm done, I'll just tear it down and that joint is gone. Let's go back. So yeah, I got Edge, basically same thing. Whatever. I got a CentOS session here. Got it. And then I should have a shell. Oh, actually just got this. Terminal emulator. Let's see, IPA. And it's in its own container. So it's like if I do PS elf, I have absolutely no kernel processes. No kernel processes. And if I want to like do stuff from here, access the web, Google, things like that. So you just got another workspace, in case you like, bro, I just want to switch it up for a minute. I'm tired of using Windows for everything. I just want to switch it up. And this is using, again, I just want to stress this. I want to hammer this home. This is using not the resources on my computer, even though I could absolutely 100% handle it. This is using the resources from the computer in the corner. So if I have something running on here and I'm like, all right, let's call it quits for the day. Let's come back. And then it's still here. You know what I'm saying? And then like that has a ups on it. I probably need an ups on here as well. But like if the power goes out or whatever and it comes back up, that's still going to be persistent. So just super excited about Kasm, bro. Yeah, Visual Studio Code here. I'm not gonna be using that. What else? This is it. Which again, let's tear down this one. But I'm gonna be using Tor a lot. Probably not on live stream, but yeah, I'm gonna be using it Tor a lot, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be using that a lot. What else? Yeah, Chromium. I don't think I'm gonna be using Chromium a lot. I do want to go ahead and install. What is terminal? Is this terminal just like? Is it its own like IP space? IPA. I don't know what I would use this for. ISS. I mean, I guess you could go ahead and you could DF Tech H. Yeah, you could go ahead and like host a site from here. I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, it depends. Like if this were, let's just say if this were hosted in AWS, you could do a lot with this. I keep saying that, but I just want to hammer that home. I'm excited. Kali Linux is probably the ultimate thing. Kali Linux and where is the other one? I'm not a big torrenter anymore like I used to be. Remnux, we probably need that at some point as well. I'm gonna actually, how do you enable that? Security, remote access, Remino. What the fuck is that? Okay, whatever. Yeah, highly advised. Like if you have a old computer in your corner or whatever, not doing nothing, go ahead and do this. What I really wanted to know though is, what if I put like what do I want to say here? Ubuntu Jammy. What is that? Remnux, I want to install that. I think I can't install it from here. What if I did like that? Docker image. Okay, so I need a Docker image. Okay, let's see if that's my names there. How do I do that? Do they have Docker images of Windows Server? I don't know. 2019 Docker? No, it's got to be the other way around. Oh, that's right, because it's Linux. It's not gonna work. So what I would actually need is how do you pronounce this? Kimu. I would need this on one of my I would need this on one of my images, or probably the actual Ubuntu server that it's on. And then from there, I could put Windows Server 2019 on that. I wish it was already in here. Or is it? Let me go back to my thing here. Clear. How do you spell that? I always screw that up. Damn it. What's the command? Because I thought it was tutorial. So I mean, it says that I could okay, so it would be like sudo. Oh damn it, yo, I'm a nerd or whatever the case, or this is really dope. Status libvirt d. Okay, so it's not on here. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put this on there, and I'm gonna put a virtual box. I'm gonna put a VMware on here as well. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste this. Hopefully it doesn't ask me questions. So tech wide at the end of that, and then that's gonna be where I install stuff. Right. I don't know. It's going to be on there. We just know that for sure. But I think it's probably better for me to go with the VMware because of reasons. But yo, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I definitely 100% did. Like, my blood is definitely pumping. Probably when I get off, I'm still going to be messing with this thing. Let me see. I want Kali Linux on here, but look, it even has like, what is yeah, this is dope. System info. And this is like, again, like I had an old computer just sitting in the corner. I'm like, bro, why don't I just do something with this? Ultimately, again, what I want to do is put this in the cloud, and then I want to host some CTFs and some like hack the box type stuff for you guys. So I want to actually put together a box based on some things that I know. And like, man, we could do this thing so big, it's crazy. It's like it's just a really underrated way of making sure everyone enjoys the channel. Ultimately, like, I want to bring some things that I've learned from work and some things that I've learned from all of these live streams and put them in one CTF. And because I think like when it comes to cloud and when it comes to Active Directory, I don't think offensive security is handling their business. Like they are, but then they're not, because it's for me, from what I see, is like if you have a paid model of teaching people, you have to stop at a certain point so that you could sell it on a repeated basis. But if you look at the very recent CVEs that have come out, I like to go to. As a matter of fact, let's use some of our browsers here, because I mean, why have them if we're not using them? We're gonna go with Tor again. We're gonna go with Tor again. I still want to keep that. I don't want that to go anywhere. So, yeah. So using Tor again, HTTP. What was I gonna do? Dang. Bro, I don't know. I think it's something seriously going on with my memory. I'm gonna have to check that out. When it comes to cloud and when it comes to Active Directory, I don't think stop at a certain point so that let's use some of I like to go to very recent. Oh, okay, I remember now. Yo, I need to get my brain checked out. Wow. Google.com. I think it's just getting old, really, man. But hopefully it is. Anyway, CVE details. Not a robot. Crosswalks. Oh, come on. All right. I gotta get off, man. I think I gotta watch how I eat. I just been eating really, like I set up on one of those live streams and I like popped all this shit about like how I'm living healthy and how I'm doing this and that, but like I think my diet's been terrible. Diet and exercise lately have been really terrible. Yeah, you gotta show me that. Yeah, show me what I want here. Oh, okay. It's like that. It's probably because I'm using Tor to try to view it. It's fine. CVEdetails.com. Oh, Microsoft. So if we go to 2022 alone, we'll see that Microsoft, like November and October, like these scores are bull crap. I don't know why they don't update the scores like they're supposed to, but there have been some things that have come out. Yeah, man, I appreciate it for real. There are some scores there's some stuff that have come out lately, and they're really critical vulnerabilities, but it's like nobody has the flexibility and the time to keep up with all of them. And so I would like to use something like this Kasm workspace to let me go back. I don't know how to go back. I would like to use this Kasm workspace. Look, I could just like delete my instance, like boom, you can't track me or anything like that. That's so dope. but you can use this whole Kasm instance, but this will be in the cloud, obviously, and just to host one of these. I would do it on CentOS, probably, because I don't see, there's Ubuntu Jammy, Ubuntu Focal. We could do that one. Yeah, I would bet 100%. They even got OBS here. That's dope. On the Office. This is probably what I will be using for my daily driver here. And look at it, like you can't even, it doesn't even feel like you're in a browser. This doesn't even feel like you're in a browser. It feels like this is your actual OS. But then like you could move to the right and it's like not, man, I'm just, yeah, I could just do so much with this, bro. So this is probably going to be my like day. Like, I don't know if OBS Studio would work. Let's see. Next. Because yeah, it would have to like my host isn't what's the word I'm looking for? My host isn't I'm not on my host, I'm on my server in the back. Like I just keep saying that, but I'll just repeat it. So yeah, this is pretty dope here. Pretty dope. So probably in the next video next week about this, I'm gonna be installing detection labs over there as well, so that it's all on one box. Detection labs, and then probably Bloodhound over there, so that it's always running and everything. Let me see if I can hit my damn, ping command not found. What type of shit is that? Sudo su. What the hell? All right, we're gonna tear this down. Boom. Go away. Go away. Let's try. I know CentOS has ping. It's better. Shit. Microphone disabled. What is that saying? Upload, download, streaming quality, advanced settings, whatever. All right, get out of here. Terminal, emulator, ping. Oh, boom. 192.168.1.87. Oh, wow. So SSH. No, I can't do anything SSH wise because I don't have SSH running from. That's crazy though. So I can even hit, bro. Come on, man. From this Docker container, like it's networked already to where I can hit anything in my house with it. Now, I already figured that I can go from things in my house to it, because I mean, I'm like, why would you, whatever the case, but like to have that, the firewall already open to where it's mutual instead of like one way to the next, like that's crazy. So I should be able to, if SSH is enabled, which it should be, SS tuple grep v Unix. I think it should be, right? That's ugly. It is not. So service enable SSH. Service SSH enable. What are you talking about? System CTL enable SSH D. SSH D enable. Okay. Start SSH D. Oh, operation I've admitted. I don't know. No, I don't know. I thought it would have an SSH thing going for itself. Sudo. Oh, this is CentOS, so I'm not even gonna try to like guess what's going on with CentOS. It's fine. We could just blow this one away too. We could do it like that. We got it like that, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna go and get ready and start my day. I'm glad you guys came and kicked it with me for a little bit. The next video, we're gonna get into some more like try hack me, so we'll be good. Insomnia, what is that? API design, no thanks. No thanks. Offline though, I'm gonna go ahead and install the Kali here as well. Don't share, bro. And then yeah, we get it. Quit. Yeah, Kasm is probably the dopest thing ever. I would love to play Doom. I would love to play that. How do I install it? Bro, you don't even understand. Like, it's been so long since I played Doom. How do I install that? I am the admin, right? So it's like, it shouldn't even be a thing. Managers, zones, staging, casting, sessions, images. I thought it would be from here. Developers, web filter. Dang, you can do so much on this thing. You can install stuff though. Currently disabled. Oh, let's look at that video one more time. What? Okay, so yeah, on my actual server, I'm putting Quimu or however you say that shit. Where's that video? Where are you at? Boom.
To my AWS console.
Oh, he also shows like how you could like open Kasm in that isolation. So like if you put if you're on your host and you put the Kasm and the Kasm what is it? The Kasm extension in your browser here, you could just be like, you could right click something and say open in Kasm, and then you could yeah, I knew you probably would like this, bro. So I mean, I don't think I'm as dope as you when it comes to like building servers and things. Like I simply just took an old gaming computer and was like, boom, put Ubuntu on it. And then once I put Ubuntu on it, I put Kasm on it. And it's probably like, I'm geeked, bro. So I don't know if you're here for earlier, but like all of these are Docker containers here. And it was like mad easy to do. So if I want to surf anonymously, just click Tor browser, got it. And boom, I got a Tor browser. Whatever, and I can just do stuff. Now again, I was saying earlier, like I wouldn't use this to do illegal stuff at all because of reasons, right? Like there's other ways to catch people doing, especially in 2022. There's other ways to catch people besides your actual IP and stuff like that. So just be warned there. But like, if you don't want to be discovered, like the deep web and the dark web, if it's not illegal, you have the right to do it. Like, yeah, somebody might be like, oh, well, that's unethical or immoral to look at that. But if it's not illegal, you have the right to do it, at least in America. I don't want to speak for other countries, right? But like, yeah, you have the right to view it. Like if it's some information that people are feeling like, oh, well, this isn't mainstream information. Why isn't this working? I don't know why this is working, but it was working earlier. So I fully trust in it. And then plus again, I could just tear it down, right? Insomnia can go away. But yeah. Who knows? Like I like to research a lot of information that is forbidden, like, you know, that's just me. Like I research all that information. As long as it's not illegal for me to look at it, like I like to read it. Because I don't want the media like, you know, telling me what I can and can't see. So like I like to look at stuff like that, you know. There it is. It's working now. I think, yeah, it's working now. Yeah, it is. So I don't know a lot of Tor sites yet because I just got on here. Let's see where I'm at now. I was in Germany earlier. Let's see where I'm at now. Oh, I'm in America or some English speaking country now. England? English. All right, it's English, whatever. So I would just do something like Tor sites or whatever, dark web sites, deep websites, whatever. Just again, don't be stupid, like, for everybody out there. I know I'm talking to some people in the current chat are pretty smart when it comes to this stuff, but like, if you are watching this video and you just pass by, like, don't be dumb. Yeah, so all your stuff has to be decrypted because I wouldn't even read this because, again, like, we're here to do good stuff for the world, not bad stuff, right? So there's nothing. I just want to get this home because, like, even people at work, as smart as we are with all of this stuff, we have a fear of the dark web, the deep web, Tor, and all of that. But you don't have to fear it. Just don't do nothing bad and don't get scammed. Don't do anything on a Tor site or on, the dark web that you wouldn't do while somebody was watching you. That should be enough. Like, I'm going to serve, like, the same sites that I would serve by myself, I would serve if the FBI or a policeman was in the room with me. If I just keep that in mind, I know I won't drift off to, like, bad sites. Just out of curiosity. That's what I try to keep in my head. But that's going to be my pitch. Obviously, mainly because I don't want to get shut down by YouTube. But just more importantly, though, it's just you want to stay in this game as long as possible. And you stay in this game as long as possible by making sure that you don't drift into illegal stuff. So, yep. And then, of course, I got all of these. I'm super excited about just having, like, Ubuntu that I could, like, spin up, tear down. Now, obviously, this isn't new stuff. Like, none of this is new. Like, you could always do this, right? But it's the fact that it's easy and the fact that it's very lightweight and the fact that I have a new purpose for doing this, right? Like, my purpose for doing it now is to assist in my career. So I think I beat a dead horse. I'm just very excited about it because it's so smooth. I need to figure out how to install Kali really quick, and then I'm going to be off. So, admin, Firefox, what are you doing? I don't get it. Working workspaces. So he got his thing going. This was like, when was this? He did this 2 months ago. So it's pretty up to date. Another thing that this does, if you do this in the workplace, right? Like, if you start, let's just say you start up a small business. Is this how they did it? How you did it? I'm gonna listen to this dude again.
Just click on these three dots, click on edit, and you can just check this mark that says enabled. You also need to make one small change to your Docker run config. So I'll leave this JSON config in the description below. You can just copy it and paste it into this text box here. And basically what it does is it spawns up the Kali Linux container as root user so that you have all the necessary permissions. And it's going to also enable you to use OpenVPN inside your Kali Linux container. So this is an important step. Make sure you do this.
So if you have a small business, right, and you want to make sure that you guys don't get hacked or whatever, and you have the necessary license because you need a better license than an individual license, but you can spin up a Kasm instance on a server, and if one of the VMs, one of the things get hacked, it is personal. I don't know the official term for it, but it is a personal thing. Yeah. So it's just a matter of just installing it. But I was telling the live chat, the live stream, is the thing that I intend to use it for is once I get like really good at, like, I don't think it's considered cloud, but I might be screwing that up because it's just on a server in the back. So all of this is running from cloud personal for individual for person. I don't know where I got that from. Resources, downloads, works. So I think it's I don't know correct terminology for it. I did single server install, so I don't think it's considered cloud. Yeah, I don't think it's considered cloud. But again, what I was telling them is like, if you have a Ubuntu instance in AWS, you put this on there, and then you could serve like little websites and things like that, where you can like let people hack into it and teach lessons based off of that. And so that's the ultimate goal with this. So even though I have a personal thing here, this is going to go to the cloud. I've been saying things over and over again, so the video ain't like super duper high. Why is my thumbnail wrong? My thumbnail is like mad wrong right here. This sucks, man. Why do I have a hack the box? I got up this morning and made a thumbnail specifically for this. That's frustrating. See what I deal with, man. Got up this morning and made this thumb. Now I didn't do a lot there, but it's still work that I put in, and YouTube is not respecting my grind right here. But I think everybody, still not changed, bro. I don't know. I think I'm screwed there. I'm glad you guys kept clicking on the video anyway, even though the title was like crazy misleading. Hey, look at that. It's still a Hack the Box logo. That sucks. That sucks. Anyway, I'm off, man. I'm going to go and get my son ready for school, and then I'm going to go and get ready for work and stuff like that. So you guys be safe, be easy. I'm out. I'm going to see what the fuck is wrong with this, man. So peace. Thanks for watching, bro.